Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. Chris here from C's Custom Getaways, and today I'm going to talk to you about what to do in Arizona. Arizona is one of my favorite road trips that I've created, as the red sandstone hills, mountains, and canyons absolutely blew me away, so I'm excited to share all my tips, tricks, and experiences with you. Funny enough, this Arizona road trip actually started in Las Vegas, Nevada, primarily because it was cheaper to fly into Vegas from Toronto and rent a car through there versus flying into Phoenix. But either way, wherever you decide to start this journey, you'll be able to see it all. Destination number 1 was the village of Oak Creek in Sedona, Arizona. We picked up our car from the Harry Reid Airport in Vegas and started our 5-hour journey with a few exciting stops planned along the way. Stop number 1, the Hoover Dam. Here you have a large parking lot available and can climb a few staircases up to the top, where you'll get an unobstructed view of the dam. Just make sure to bring your camera and some water with you because it's quite a steep climb. After the dam, we were on our way towards Kingman to take a drive through the historical Route 66, quite a few photogenic moments in this little town. Next on my list was to stop by one of the world's largest Route 66 signs in the small town of Segelman, and we were not disappointed. And the last stop on my Route 66 tour was the cute little town of Williams, Arizona, which I highly recommend. It has a western type of charm, and we had a pretty tasty lunch at the Goldie's Route 66 diner. After lunch, we were on the home stretch of the village of Oak Creek. I chose to stay in the village as it was much more affordable than directly staying in Sedona, but just as beautiful and only a 20-minute drive away. It's also recognized as a dark sky community, which creates incredible stargazing opportunities. The skies were filled with stars every night, which was such an unexpected bonus to add to this great village experience. One thing you'll definitely want to do in Sedona is to take a drive through the Red Rock Scenic Byway and head up to the Sedona Airport Scenic Lookout. We chose to do this a couple times, and man, I'm glad that we did. These were potentially the best views of the entire trip. There's so much to do in Sedona. You got the Devil's Bridge, Bear Mountain, and the Fay Canyon Arc, to name a few. Your options are absolutely endless. I love staying in the Sedona region because you're very centrally located, surrounded by sandstone canyons which run all the way north, and then some pretty cool cities to the south. I'd recommend spending a day or two checking out the city of Phoenix and enjoying all the cactuses along your drive, and then watching an Arizona Cardinal NFL game at the State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It was a great experience, all the way from the tailgate party to the 4 quarters of action. But the real party starts when you head north to the Grand Canyon and the Antelope Canyons. I would recommend dedicating at least one day for each of these canyons to save yourself some driving time, as the Antelope Canyons are a 3-hour drive from Sedona, but a drive you'll be glad you made. To be honest, you could spend weeks at the Grand Canyon if hiking is what you're looking for. We started with the Antelope Canyons, which takes you on a journey up towards Page through the Navajo lands. The drive was long but scenic, and so worth it once we arrived. To enter the Antelope Canyons, you'll need to pre-book a tour, as you cannot enter them alone. We use Ken's Tours, but there are a few options out there for you. You also have the choice of touring the Lower Canyon, the Upper Canyon, or both. We chose to do the Lower Canyon, as it's typically considered the more adventurous of the two, bringing you up and down pretty steep ladders and through some very narrow passages. We were absolutely amazed by these canyons and so happy that we did it. Definitely a once-in-a-lifetime type of experience. There are a few different landmarks you can visit nearby the Antelope Canyons. You got Lake Powell, the Rattlesnake Canyon, the Glen Canyon Dam overlook, but we chose to see the infamous Horseshoe Bend. It was a view like no other and really made me want to go swimming. After this, we headed back to our home base in the village of Oak Creek and had a delicious dinner at the Cucina Rustica, and then hit up PJ's Village Pub for some karaoke and drinks. Our last day trip was to none other than the Grand Canyon. There are a ton of places to park here, but we decided to go with the Desert View parking lot and hike around there. You'll find a bunch of shops, cafes, and lookout points, making it an excellent choice. The Grand Canyon was absolutely stunning, with an abundance of wildlife. I just wish I had more time to explore it. Definitely a trip I will do again in my lifetime. I'll end off by saying that if you ever wanted to visit Arizona, but haven't had the chance or chose somewhere else, I would say do it in a heartbeat. It was by far one of my favorite road trips, with unparalleled beauty from north to south, and just such a great experience overall. I will definitely be going back one day. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this video helped shed some light on what to do in Arizona.